got most of these in there. So who wants to give away free mushrooms? Show of hands. All right, we got a couple. All right, we got some takers. All right. Well, I'll be here. You guys could just give them to me, and just chill. No, but who wants to give them away is people that aren't selling them, like already probably. We have a lot of people that are excited. I call this like the hobbyist class. The hobbyist class of mushroom cultivators, people that are doing it for their own healing. And I think these people want a place like what I'm talking about. They want to show up to the mushroom potlucks, and they want to help their fellow seekers in the same way that they've been healed. So I'm not trying to create this. I'm just asking, how can we hold space for this? And I will turn to my amazing panel of speakers. Like, I've never been so abundant. Thank you all for being here, and I hope that we have a really rich discussion about this. And I know it's news to a lot of you to even be on this panel, so thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And thank you guys. So we're going to kind of do a quick conversation here, but also, let your minds flow, and we're going to try to bring Q&A from y'all at the end too. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I didn't know about all the amazing work that was being done out in San Francisco with the Psychedelic Society and everything, so I'm going to be tapping in and doing some research on that. But I know out here in the local Oakland community, I'm not necessarily a cultivator, nor am I a forager, but I am, I consider myself a gatekeeper for plant medicine. I started tapping in with plant medicine in this local Oakland community 10 years ago. And when I did at the time, it was really not too much access that I knew of that I can get the plant medicine from. I just actually got guided from a good friend of mine, and spirit and my ancestors led me to start working with the plant medicine. And when I started getting access to it, I was able to bring it to my local community and give my fellow melanated brothers and sisters access to it as well. So I feel like in these communities, urban cities communities, it's access to plant medicine, but in a health and safety way. It started to become more readily available, but those years ago when I first started, I kind of was like one of the only people that I knew who had access to mushrooms or DMT, and who even knew about it. So for me, I've been holding space for a lot of people since I've been journeying by myself, like all my friends. We go in and buy mushrooms together, but a lot of times I'm the one who mainly have access to it. I'm the one who mainly has it around, readily available. So I gift my mushrooms to my friends. I make chocolates with them, teas with them, we hang out, we go hiking. I don't charge them nothing for it. I just do it for my time and energy, just to have good community with good people. And over time, I have been readily available to sell and distribute mushrooms, but I don't really sell it like that. I give it mostly, and then if you come back and you like it, then that's good, And also, I've been working with my family with giving them psilocybin to heal. And that's been a huge thing for me. I have a lot of drug addiction in my family. So I'm kind of like one of the only people in my family who's on a path of health and wellness. So I've been working with the plant medicine, and they've been seeing my growth, and they've been seeing me change. So I've been able to give it back to them in a healthy manner. So for me, this topic is very important because I feel like in this space, you should come into this space to heal yourself and to heal others. If you come into this space to make a profit, you can make a profit, but you're not going to be benefiting on the ultimate side of things, because we all are here to learn and grow, and we don't want to inhibit nobody from being able to grow by not having access to this medicine. You have to go, for a lot of people, to Peru or to the Amazon to do an ayahuasca ceremony. But we have been having some shamans who've been coming out here to the urban communities and doing ceremonies. We need more of it. We need more people in these urban cities to have access to ayahuasca, to DMT, to mushrooms, and they need to know how to grow their own. You know what I'm saying? So we want to have big capitalist people who can only grow, and they're getting the money out of everything. People should be able to grow their own and share. Like we're saying, we should have a barter system. We're in a market right now where we have mushrooms and weed. Like, that could be a great bartering system right there. People who can cultivate and grow weed, people who cultivate and grow mushrooms, why don't we come together and start a bartering and trading market where the sales are not even for sale, it's only for trade for people who actually want access to this and who needs it. So, I see many models that we can use in order for this plant medicine to be readily available for everybody. It shouldn't be just in the hands of anybody, but also the people, the national indigenous people who this medicine come from, they need to be the gatekeepers of this medicine, straight up. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of other gatekeepers of medicine who are not giving it all to the people who need it. You know, only giving it to their small circles of people, or giving it to elite people or people who can afford it. This medicine comes from the earth. It shouldn't have to be paid for anything, honestly. The dollar and the paper money is all fake anyway. So if we want to be real about this medicine grows from the earth. You know, a lot of this medicine is being cultivated indoors, or is being cultivated in ways that's not even the most medicinal way it could be as well. So it's a lot of things that need to be freed up with the plant medicine in particular, not just the mushroom. All the plant medicine needs to be freed up on the planet. It's been colonized all over the planet. It's not to be a place you can go and get pure strands of weed and land-raised weed with the seeds in it. I don't know if people even like the weed with seeds in it anymore. That's the most natural weed, but it's like it's being condemned to be like, you know, a bad thing. You know, throwing things out in nature is now becoming an issue rather than what you're supposed to be doing. So it's a lot of things that need to be freed up with this plant medicine, in my opinion, but just to have it to accessible and readable for everybody is the first step. And then from there, we can learn and grow with it and let it teach us what it's supposed to teach us. So thank you.
Amen. So well said.